I have to say, if I knew what I know now, I would maybe do another run. Another Nadirian run. They're kind of annoying. I would choose another word, but that word is not nice. Oh yeah, right, it's him. Let's go. Oi, I'm back.
You're back. What have you found?
Everything you need. I found Gamewood's his dead, but his map of Dawnshall looks complete.
I warned Kirmund about those Zaribs. It was Zaribs, wasn't it? Oh, on second thought, don't tell me. Please, keep searching. I'm sure the others will turn up soon. Have you been to the bathhouse? I'm too busy myself, but I'm told it's a taste of old Spirento.
Man. So, let's go there. And then we are ready to get to the next destination. Yeah, for the other ones, I will be honest. I'll just take a walk through or something like that.
Welcome back, Envoy.
And I will do that offline. I have a bounty to claim.
Show it here. It's a shame it had to be like this. Desperate times can drive good kith to do terrible things. Well, I'll be. That's all of the bounties. Mighty fine work, Envoy. Mighty fine indeed. Hope you're proud of all you've done. Thanks to you, Dawnshore is safer for all of us. Gods protect you, wherever you are.
Hey, you could have a real future here if the Envoy thing doesn't work out.
Nice work on the bounties. Just don't get a big head about it.
Well, I didn't even get a level from it, so. Okay, so what is the fastest way there? I guess this.
Hold a moment. They tell me you're going to Emerald Stair. Business or pleasure?
Business, I'm looking into the dream scourge. Pleasure, I want to explore the living lands. Can I pass or not? No, okay.
Well, just remember to cover your mouth, sneeze into your elbow, and sleep with lavender under your pillow. Fair warning, Envoy. Before you showed up, Inquisitor Ludwine barged past me. She was looking none too pleased.
Probably because of what happened in Garrick. I don't suppose Ludwine told you where she was going. She comes and goes like a storm. Don't get in the way.
I didn't ask. The less I know, the better. Anyway, I thought you should know Ludwine's on the prowl. Tread lightly.
As long as she's not on our scent. Hopefully, your handling of Egwolf brought us some grace with her.
You're cleared to pass, Envoy.
Danke. Oh, I thought I could walk there. Oh yeah, that's the part of not an open world.
And Sam's sad to be leaving Paradise. I had no idea how tense things were with the Adirans moving in.
And Egwolf's death won't help matters.
Yeah, that man can't cause trouble. I couldn't let him go, but he died by my hand, then suffer torture or execution.
Either way, you're safer with him gone.
Regardless, the Steel Garrote will see this as an excuse to crack down. I get the feeling they've been looking for one.
Steel Garrote? I figured they're just more intense Adiran soldiers.
They are paladins, devoted to Vodika. Zealous but effective. They are often employed to hunt traitors and oathbreakers. They'll help bring order to the frontier. The order might have started in Edir, but don't confuse those fanatics with us. Yeah.
Oh, I hear you. Unfortunately, if you're marching shoulder to shoulder, some of their stink is bound to rub off on you.
I don't like that Ludwine woman. She gives me the vrikas.
Yeah, I've seen floggings gentler than the scolding she gave Hilgard. One's tacking when the other's jibing, if you catch my drift.
A little tension is healthy even between allies. It is hard to believe she's supposed to be working with him. I do not catch a drift.
And that's gonna mean trouble for everyone around them before long.
And it's a good thing we're getting out of the city.
Yeah. Much as Liviana misses our company, I wouldn't count on your mysterious friend reviving you a second time.
Are you listening to that friend when you go all blank-eyed from time to time? Does your special friend talk to you? I mean, I had an imaginary friend when I was little, but they never brought me back from the dead.
No worry, you're still little.
He means that with all due professional respect, of course.
How do you know this friend doesn't mean us any harm?
They brought me back to life. If they meant harm, they could have left me. I don't know that yet, because they like to have philosophical discussions and talk in poems.
Unless they have their own use for you. That's what's giving me the shakes.
Alright.
We're headed to Fior Messi Verno to see if the Animancers know anything about the Dream Scourge, right?
Yeah.
Maybe we'll learn something about your condition in the process.
Right. When it comes time to deal with Animancers, you two are on your own.
I've always wanted to observe the work of Animancers up close. Animancy is outlawed in Edir for a reason. Meddling with souls is dangerous. No one understands souls like they do. If they know something, we should hear them out. The Living Lands is an odd place for a colony of scholars.
Just mind how close you get. Their experiments don't always go as planned.
They could stand around and have scholarly debates about souls all they want. Gives me a great opportunity to take a nap.
I haven't been back in a while, but Fior is an interesting place. It was founded about 50 years ago by a disgraced Valian duke and a handful of Animancers who'd soured on politics in the republics.
Town full of nobles, scholars, and leeches. All surviving off the work of the farmers who grow food for the whole island.
Oh, we are not all useless bookworms, you know. I can't wait to see this. And they managed to survive in the wilderness?
Right. You know, present company excluded, and all that.
Don't take it personally.
Oh, good.
Marius only does this with people he likes.
I'd say something back at you, but I'm just not feeling it for some reason.
See what I mean?
What is this about Fior? Charming.
It turns out that academics are as ungovernable as the rest of us rabble.
You don't understand what they're messing with. They can't tame the wilds with machinery.
They've held it at bay until recently. Their ingenuity, or madness, or heresy, take your pick, has fed a lot of people in the Living Lands. But, rumor has it, some unnatural blight is destroying their crops.
Hopefully they have been able to learn something of the Dream Scourge. Right when the Dream Scourge appears, the possible connection is troubling me.
Hopefully there's nothing to that. But if there is, we'll find out soon enough. And while we're in Emerald Stair, there's something I've been putting off. An old friend from my time in Thirdborn had a cabin out in the woods. Tama. He passed a while ago, but he left something for me that I never got around to picking up. But since we'll be in Emerald Stair anyway...
Yeah, cabin in the woods, I don't like them. You're just now getting around to this? We'll go to the cabin.
You won't regret it. Emerald Stair's lovely this time of year. Even the Delimgon bloom.
No matter what I tell you, you keep picking flowers from things that want to kill you.
Hey, they love me. You just gotta ask nicely. Compliment their foliage.
Right. Maybe buy them a drink before they choke you to death with vines.
This is exactly the kind of journey I was hoping for. I didn't expect this assignment to get this complicated. Is Emerald Stairs that dangerous? This is going to be easy.
Well, you came to the right place.
You and I have quite the adventure ahead of us, Envoy.
Isn't Marius coming with us? I assume I'm bringing you along with me, Kai.
Now that you mention it, you're gonna need my help if you're traveling through the lands with this Nimdut. I have 2 rules. No campfire songs and no hugs. That last one's non-negotiable.
I hear wiggle room on the singing.
If we're done being ridiculous, we should get some rest. We'll be in Emerald Stair tomorrow.
Good to have you with us, Marius.
Right. Go to bed before you violate the hugging rule.
But I want a hug. Give me a hug. Yeah, I'm unable to update that one. I'm unable to... Oh, but this one is already blue, so that's okay. Oh. Let's see how bad it is. Maybe we can use one of those anyway. Okay. Then let's see how Fior Mess Inverno looks like. Looks like level 9. Oh. Well, let's continue to get points to heal me. Enemies are stunned in place for the duration of the siphon. That's good. And I'm still always stupid. For the character, what shall we do? Let's go with a little bit more critical hit chance and maximum range doesn't help us. Oh, maybe some more elemental resistance. No. Resolve. Perception. Perception is good, just for talking points already. Right. Yep, still a nice looking world.
Would you be a dear and help with these spoilings, please?
Looks like she could use our help.
Let's give it a
Holy!
Don't get too comfortable. More are on the way.
Silmes mitum. Eckworth and Roth. Silmes mitum.
Oh, fantastic. People. I was about to lose my wits.
A mind's question. The dust of the Akita in her hair. She knocks. We would answer.
You wouldn't happen to have a ladder on hand, would you?
I carry books, not ladders. Obviously not. What do you need a ladder for, Kai Marius? Get this fine lady a ladder.
Don't take that tone with me, darling. There's a beautiful vase right in those ruins that I cannot reach. And as sharp as my wits are, they are a poor substitute for a ladder. But perhaps we don't need one. You're tall, striking, and well-toned.
What's so important about this vase? What are you suggesting? Can we focus? What do you want? Are you flirting with me?
If you keep encouraging her, she's going to climb you.
Watch out, Envoy. She seems to have a thing for you.
Careful, darling. I already have a lover. A good one. Skilled with his hands. He always carries a ladder. But, sadly, he's busy helping the Animancers in Fjord. And I need this vase now.
I can help you. It's little trouble. Your lover doesn't happen to be the governor of Fjord. And I need seeds? Pay up, and you'll get your vase.
Oh, you will? My. You're a looker and a doer. The vase sits atop that tower beside us, in the ruins there. And once you've got it, look me up. Yatsley, wizard extraordinaire, godless expert, and a Balrog in the bedroom.
You do meet the most interesting people.
I can get you 1,000 faces that don't require going into some ancient ruins, but no one listens to me.
Oh, nice looking. As usual. Okay, so let's get that face. That's... okay.
Quiet, Nimdut.
Okay, so we start to get hot with branches. I don't know if that's really the best for now.
Silmes mitum.
Nice work.
Okay. And for the millionth time. Damn, this game looks good. Yeah, I might go to the shops over there and look for that Paradise ladder. If they have some to buy, and then to update some stuff still to blue. Evacuation log. Governor Vidario ordered us to halt the excavation. Emerald Stair is going through changes, and it is unstable in more ways than one. While I understand his concerns, the ruins have been here a long time. I don't think they are going anywhere. I wish I could say the same for us. Feels like the land doesn't want us here. And I can't argue with the land. Yeah, that's a nice face. Godless face. Ooh. Yatzil, what the hell do you want here with this?
Darling, you are aware I can see you digging through my things, aren't you?
Yeah, no worries.
Andra's titties, you found it! I tried using magic to get the vase down, but alas. Thankfully, you and your little friends came along and saved the day.
Excuse me. We're all bigger than you are, Nimdude.
I may be small, but my magic is not, I assure you.
Oh really? I bet you can't perform Archimir's dazzling lights. Wait, you can have the vase if you tell me something about fear. It's not about the size, it's how you use it. Yeah, no.
Of course I can. Are you a wizard as well? Remarkable. An Adiran godlike wizard. You're nearly as fascinating as this godless vase. But I'd best pack up. I want to get home. I have a new artifact to study. Thank you for your help, godlike. Even if you didn't have a ladder.
Well, that's something I hope never happens again.
I've got a few inches to spare if she changes her mind.
Damn. Okay. So I have enough damage, but I sure as hell might not have enough
Stand back.
Still get common. Torn out journal entry. I had these dreams lately. I tried talking to the others. They think I'm insane. I am not. There is something in the earth, in the island. I have spoken to animancers, watchers and priests. No one understood. I have felt it. When no God answered my prayers, when I was without a single mercy, I felt it. The radiating heat of packed dirt and the cooling kiss of the wind. I am not their champion. I am not even the first to know them. I am an ant before the awe of infinity. Something is coming, dark times, sick times. I will be with them when it happens, the tiniest margin closer to the divinity. Okay. The one thing this country has a plenty, and I already saw one, is
Never
bears.
seen Emerald Stair like this. It's usually...
Yes. Don't forget to check stock of your stores, and remember you may break down your lesser used weapons and armors to ensure you have enough upgrade material. Yeah, I know. I know. And I also know that this looks damn good at night.
Listen, Kai, I need you to stalk like a cat, not stomp around like a Balrog.
My training was a lot bigger on stomping than stalking, unfortunately.
Oh. Let's go. Yeah, let's upgrade this one. I need to find a way to farm more Paradisian leather and so on.
Right, and I got cooking lessons in solace, but you don't... see me making beetle mash every night for dinner. The bears out here can hear a snapfly dropping Sokka from across the stair. You don't want to get eaten, you need to walk softly.
I'll remind you of that.
The armored mask. We dream of steel and charred earth and flame. The memory binds. Flee from her. We fear. For us. For you.
You seem unsettled by Ludwin. Do you want to talk about it? What's your problem with her? Get out, I don't have time for you.
Blazing ire. It burns and feeds upon itself. Pain through the smoke, we recall. You are not safe with her.
I know Ludwin. She wouldn't harm an innocent like you. You are worried over nothing. I have done I haven't done anything to anger her. I'm not afraid. Are you sure you don't have history with her? I can't tell you. Can't you tell me more?
We reach. The spines tear into us. We pull our hands away. But the old scars do not lie. We burned once. Burned. We... No.
Did Ludwig hurt you specifically?
A storm from the same spark. All pain cuts with the same blade. Steer clear of the scourging fire, or extinguish it.
Violence isn't the answer. If it comes to it, I'll deal with her anyway, my way.
Cull or tend, the bear's blood nourishes the earth. The flame spreads toward the garden wall. Listen, have care, have care.
Not speaking about bear.
Oh, more of this stuff. Has anyone figured out how to get rid of it?
One's mine.
Seal mes mitum. Seal mes mitum. Seal mes mitum.
Another down. That's one for us.
I might need to run around the land and farm some more materials somehow.
As if people weren't hungry enough.
Or maybe I find something good in the shop.
Hand in hand, they toil, and the earth gives in return. The smile of the harvest.
Okay. Why do I still get everything common quality?
What do you mean that's all you've got? Last week you said there'd be grain.
I know what I said. Godlike.
No cutting in line. I was here first. Another late harvest. How do they expect me to feed my family? Last season, we were lining up all the way to the river. But at least there was enough food for everyone.
I've noticed that this market is pretty dead. Someone in town must know why this is happening. What do you think is going on? I should get going, best of luck.
It's not just the market either. Emerald Stair might as well be a graveyard. Animancers are supposed to work miracles on these lands. But what good are miracles if we're starving?
I'm looking for someone in charge. Maybe they'll listen to reason. I have seen my share of miracles. Maybe yours will come. Stay strong, someone will find a solution.
You want to find the governor, then? Bastard's hiding in the big house on the far side of town. Animancers gave us these farms. If the harvest doesn't come, they'll be the ones who pay.
They didn't blight your farms. Don't be so quick to grab your torches and pitchforks. Right. I think I'll be going.
We'll see about that. Word of advice out the lander. Don't tarry in Emerald Stair. Not if you value your life.
Shopping. Looting. And now shopping.
You're the first godlike to come through in... well, I can't remember how long. I hope that's a good sign.
It's definitely not a bad sign. Please don't burden me with your superstitions. What makes you think my presence means anything?
I'll take what I can get. If the gods don't bless us with a harvest soon, this market will be empty come winter.
You could always ask the other settlements for aid. Have you got anything left to sell?
You'd think so, but they don't approve of animancy. Something about undead farmhands makes them nervous. They still buy our crops, mind you, when the harvest's good.
This map provides information on the locations of fragmented... Oh, okay. Those we can take. All the lockpicks as usual. And the potions too. Damn, just one quality point up and it's already 5,200. Eesh. Oh, hi.
The harvest will bring more business to Emerald Stair. Just you wait.
Yeah. I will be gone by then, but yeah. I think I have stuff to sell. Yep. No, I thought it was something else. A little advice. My dearest Ulpine, I know you are here. You are the one that broke this pot. It's okay. Next time, just please let me know instead of leaving it as a nasty shock for me to find when I go back to the studio. Alright? You are not in trouble. Mistakes happen. All the love of Eura, your mother. P.S. You may be wondering how I know that this was your doing. All I will say is next time you may not want to leave your favorite doll behind at the scene of the crime. Thanks, Mom. Potter's note. Yetzel placed an order for a replica of the godless vase again. I swear, she's obsessed. The way she looks at dusty urns and pots is borderline obscene. What part of that civilization does she not understand? I make pottery in the taste and style of the living. Besides, godless pottery is too fragile, practically shatters when you breathe on it. No, I here draw the line. If she wants a vase, she can have her own. Yeah, I don't know why. I heard that sometimes it crashes or breaks save games, so if you see me save sometimes, ignore it. Pretty please.
This place could use a broom or two.
Or more.
Maybe a team of carpenters.
A new face! Welcome, welcome! There may not be much left, but feel free to take a look.
I'm surprised to find anyone selling goods, yeah?
I suppose that is fair, considering the sorry state of affairs here. Most of what is here is just scrap and forgotten things.
So does any of this belong to you? Actually belong to you?
It certainly does now. Besides, I pay a reasonable sum to Fjord for any sales I make. I'm not a parasite. Yes, I am profiting on the side, but surely this is better than everything here being wasted, hmm?
You've got a point. It would be better if you weren't profiting when others are in need.
I'm glad you see it my way. Now, would you like to actually look at any of my fine wares?
Well, at least they have a lot of lockpicks now. Heart branch, awaken Adra, okay. So that will be the next one to level up stuff. Nice. Let's just activate this one. And pick up this one. I guess we are good to go speak to the governor.
They say he's still... Oh, it's just unfortunate, that's all. Yes, love. But to be fair, you have seen the title of his latest dissertation, yes? I have. I very much looked forward to his presentation. Sadly, I believe we've seen as much as we'll ever see.
Pardon the intrusion. Sounds tragic. What are you talking about? Goodbye.
Oh, no. We were just discussing the unfortunate fate of the great Giacomo Feluccio. Such brilliance. Cut off in his prime. Truly, he was expected to set the world of Animancy aflame. Well, I suppose he had an explosive career, nonetheless. Oh, you.
Your humor is a fitting tribute to the deceased. How dare you make fun of the recently deceased? Will someone continue his work?
My dearest has the most delightful sense of humor. Yes, I have never met a tragedy I couldn't find a way to enjoy.
I like her. Notice of move. Those seeking the inhabitants of this building may find the new domicile within the walls of your Messis Inferno. Living outside the walls has simply become too dangerous. By order of Governor Vidaro, this property is to remain vacant until further notice. Okay. Oh, it looks like there would be some place to climb. Is but no.
Yeah, I pretty much brought that plague bear down by myself.
Did you? Good to see you.
Good to see you too. Thank you. Boom. Big door. Small man. She look angry.
Ah, the Emperor's envoy.
No. Moin.
Come to interfere in Steel Garrote business again?
That depends. Doing something that requires interference? Why? Am I going to have to listen to you cry about it later? I apologize, Captain Alfir. It wasn't my intention to interfere.
Certainly not. Besides, I have no more business in Fjord. If you're here to speak with Vidaro, I'm afraid you'll find the governor is quite beyond reason. These Valians
Thank you, Anibu.
and their love of animancy.
Great, and yours? Metaphysically speaking, it is unlike the Animancers are causing this plague. It's unlikely. Animancy is dangerous. We are not to rule it out as a factor in this plague. Perhaps the diplomacy should be left to diplomats, Captain. I'd suppose the villains don't like Adrian's telling them... The villains. The Valians don't like Adrian's telling them their own business.
While they theorize and do nothing,
Good to hear.
the sickness spreads. But worry not, Envoy. The Steel Garrote will be ready to ensure the safety of Adirian interests when the time comes.
What are you talking about? Stare quizzically.
We all have our part to play, Envoy. Until later.
She's as subtle as a broadside.
Does subtle mean something different outside of Solace?
No, as often as I can. Hey, the bounty board. Oi.
And all godlike. I've heard whispers that one of your kind was here in the Living Lands. It is a pleasure to meet you. In case it wasn't clear, I'm the point of contact for anyone with bounties to turn in. So return to me if you have any to claim.
Sure, go ahead. What's your role in Fearless Inferno? I'll return when I have the bounties to collect.
Officially, I'm one of the many researchers here. My specialty is in the anatomy of the many species of Eora.
Why are you here instead of researching? I'll return when I have the bounties. Yeah, no.
If you must know, Vulpinet, these bounties are more pressing than my research. Someone had to be chosen to man the board. That person happened to be me. At least some of these bounties result in interesting specimens to study.
I'll return when I have bounties to collect.
Auret Augori. I hope to see you soon.
Let's say no. Wanted Sansa and cartographer in Paradis has reported his assistant, Felicia, missing in the Emerald Stairs. A reward will be offered for the return of Felicia's cartographic notes. Below is her last correspondence posted to provide the clues to her whereabouts. A good day to you, Sansa. I hope this letter finds you well. I am pleased to report new progress on my charts of the Emerald Stair. I have taken up near a curious ruin that the locals call Naku Pedek, godless perhaps. I will note it, such architecture I have never seen. I know I should be diligent and focused on my work, but I cannot help worrying that my presence here is a burden. Though the Fiorians welcome me warmly, it is clear they have fallen on hard times. I hope to finish quickly. I am yet another mouse to feed. Kind regards, Felicia. Okay. Attention, a reward will be given for killing the Thorib that have taken up a residence at an abandoned farm northwest of Fiora. If those farms are ever to be reclaimed, the Xoribs will need to be driven away from the land. To claim your rewards, return proof of your kills to Martella in Firmes Iverno. Attention, a reward will be given for killing an ancient and dangerous bear that has taken up residence within the grotto. Some citizens familiar with the region's history recognize this bear as Old Nuna, a bear responsible for the death of many rangers.
Be careful with Old Nuna.
Attention, a reward will be given for killing a group of Dalemgan within the Western Forest. They have been acting more aggressive lately, attacking rangers on patrol, and researchers out in the field.
Ah, those Delamgan.
Attention, a reward will be given for killing the Earth Blight known as Beldereno. A number of rangers and settlers perished in a natural disaster, and now their souls are bound together in agony, incarnated as the Blight. Please put them out of their misery. Okay.
Oh, those poor souls. Please bring them peace, amigo. Becoming part of a Blight is not a fate I would wish upon my worst enemy.
Attention, a reward will be given for killing the notorious Trenton Bandit Gang. Located in the Western Forest, these outlaws are responsible for a number of raids on outlying farmers. Someone needs to ensure that the raids end for good.
Oh,
We will do that.
Bunch of butzels, if you ask me. But they are dangerous, I'll admit. Watch yourself out there.
Okay. But now it's time for shopping.
Can I interest you in some glaive berries or Barrett's bells, perhaps? Welcome to Poria and Velino, the finest legitimate apothecary of Emerald Stair. 5 summers ago, business was thriving. But now charlatans are selling crystals and essence enlargers in the streets. Add rumors of Dreamscourge and everyone is buying from these swindlers. At least you've come in.
You could profit by selling such products yourself.
Oh, I could, easily. But in the long run, where would that get me? I would be no better than them. I used to believe animancers would trust science, but I'm beginning to doubt that. At least I don't have to convince you.
Yeesh. Okay. At least they sell potions here now.
All ingredients
That's
are fully stocked.
Sorry.
Welcome back!
Yeah. Okay, nothing that I need right now. But at least she has a grenade in her house. That's clever. Letter. Beautiful actor. I write this without hope, knowing you'll never see it. Every day I come to your tea shop, watch your lips mutter about the noises and complaints about contention. Yet the only contention I feel is within my heart. I order your tea, sit in the corner as you serve other customers. But you never notice. I imagine what has captured our thoughts. Each time you lose focus and stare at the wall with a blank expression. Each time I wish that it was me you look at with those glazy, blurry eyes. Forever your magpie, Abrit. Ah, so stalkery romantic. Yeah, let's go, guys. He's scary. Hey, let me first steal your plants, and now let's talk.
If you are looking for sanctuary, you have found it. The Gifted Magpie is a house of calm, rational discussion. We have only 2 rules of conduct. Maintain dignity and speak in a soft tone of voice.
Is something going on around here? What is that enchanting smell? I will keep that in mind. What is that enchanting smell?
Cloves, cinnamon, and anise are just a few of the remedies that help foster a peaceful environment. Animancers are miracle workers, but their work breeds obsession, rivalry, and bitter disagreement.
You must see a lot of animancers around here. It does. I really just come in for a cup of tea.
Their anxiety keeps me in business. This tea house is where troubled minds come to approach problems from a quieter angle.
Hey everyone. If you like what you see, leave me a follow. That would help me. Thank you. And of course, if you like what you see, please come back. Maybe that's why Animancy is so unreliable. Everyone's fatigued. Speaking of which, I could really use a cup of tea. Sounds like you are running a public service. Maybe I'll come back later.
Imagine what we could accomplish if more Animancers took a little time to focus on themselves. Now, will there be anything else?
Why is this place called Gifted Magpie?
Believe it or not, this building was once my father's grain warehouse. One day, a magpie landed on the rafters and spoke fluent Valian to anyone who would listen.
That's ridiculous. No, it didn't. I fail to see how that leads to opening a tea house. Well, you know about the coffee with the cat. Here it was a magpie. What did it say?
Among other things, it told my father the recipe for a blueberry tart. Popular item until the recent troubles. Helia is the goddess of birds and creativity. Yes, the spiritual significance of a talking magpie is debatable. But the tale inspired others to make this a haven of creativity. And so, here we are.
What happened to the magpie? Yeah, that's interesting.
Who knows? Either it flew away on bad business, or it was just a metaphor to begin with. A good story knows where to end itself. The bad ones all end in grief.
Did you know that Abrit has a crush on you?
What? I mean, I'm sorry. What? Could you possibly elaborate?
He wants to do the oink oink. I found a note by her shop very steamy. Why don't you ask yourself? Well, when 2 or more people are attracted to each other.
Not that. I know all about that. Well, maybe I only know a little. It's just that these sorts of things happen to other people, but never me. I wouldn't even know where to start.
Start by flirting, that's usually gets things moving. Marius, any advice? Kai, any advice? I'll leave you to it then.
I was afraid you were going to say that. It seems I need to gather my wits and figure out what to do next. I have no skill with romance, you see. Oh dear.
You have no skill with letting people... awake. But you have a skill to make people fall asleep.
We are out of tea. My stockpile is exhausted, and the harvest has not kept up with demand. We have other goods for sale, if you care to peruse them. Trinkets I have collected over the years.
No tea in a tea house.
The fields have been unproductive of late, and what grows has not risen to our standard. I am hopeful that this is a temporary setback and not a sign of things to come.
Let's see what you have for sale. Another treasure map. Yay. Yep, we'll be doing that tomorrow. Ooh, a fine rope. Yeah, if I could upgrade the one I have, would be more interesting somehow. At least I know I can buy one here if needed. Oh, I forgot. Hi again.
Welcome.
Yeah. Okay, you don't have anything else. Bye.
Come one, come all. My invention is guaranteed to enlarge your essence. A moment of your time, my friend. Tell me, what do you know about your soul?
Well, I'm godlike, so I've got some divine heritage. Not as much as I would like. Why? What's wrong with it? I don't have a moment.
Wrong. Your soul is an ancient, wondrous thing, suffused with lifetimes of rich, delicious memory. But it's tired, my friend, heavy with the burden of generations and too weak to survive another turning of the wheel.
Why does it sound like an American doing a bad Italian accent? Oh my god. And how much do I pay you to lighten my soul? Whatever can be done. Run that by me again. I've had enough. Farewell.
That's the beauty of it. The first treatments on the house. The moment you entered the city, I calibrated my invention to the highest setting and attuned it to your soul. So tell me, how do you feel? Better already, huh?
You used some ridiculous machine on my soul? I feel fine, I guess, lie. My soul feels lighter. As if all my worldly cares have fluttered away. Yeah.
Oh, I'm so glad to hear it. From this day forward, your life will be one of bliss and satisfaction. Do remember to tell your friends about all the benefits of animancy. Enjoy your soul.
Hope you don't start seeing other people's past lives or anything.
Haha.
Careful, or we'll get thrown out of the pub. We're already.
I had one job.
Yeah, drink. You don't need food.
Do that. Look out for her, Fidelio. How hard could that have been?
Can I help you? Another troubled Furian? Is everyone in this city miserable? You need to sober up.
If I could help myself, do you think I'd be in here? I don't mean that. I have a lot on my plate.
No, I just took it. I've got time. What's the matter? I have been known to help for a price. You are not going to solve anything staring into that bottle.
My 2 youngest rangers were supposed to report back from their rounds. I assumed they'd turn up. But it's been 3 days now. They're still not here.
If you need them found, I am at your service. They've disappeared before, haven't they? That's not much to go on. 3 days is a little late to start looking for them, huh?
Praise Hylia. Their names are Belena and Adalaro. I doubt they'll be apart. They were good rangers once. But since they've caught each other's eye, all they do is sneak off to...
Get to know each other. Dip the pen in the inkwell. Have relations. Screw each other. Oh, I like dip the pen in the inkwell.
I wouldn't have put it that way, but all right.
Well, there's worse places to make the four-legged beast. I promise you that.
New recruits running off with each other? Oh man, this brings me back.
Anyway, I never thought I had any cause for concern. They always found their way back eventually, but they haven't this time.
Yeah, maybe they got
They're
stuck.
out there, all alone, and they could be in danger, and
You don't have to explain yourself. Don't. I'd be worried about my charges too. Maybe they are not finished. If you get my drift. And you are here drowning your sorrows. Come, leader. I'm sure a bear's eaten them by now.
The last time I saw them, I sent them to patrol the northern riverbed. If you go that way, please, keep an eye out for them. I'm losing my mind in here.
2 young Nemdutin wandering out by a river. Consider them found.
Maybe we don't look to pour you a drink, godlike. Well, I'll be a godlike in the bone and bore. Apologies for the ruckus outside. The Animancers never know when to shut their mouths.
Perfect. I'm in search of an Animancer. You know any? What are they arguing about?
You can't take a piece in the fjord without spotting an Animancer. But finding an Animancer you can trust, that's harder. I try Quilici and the Giata. They are the only Animancers taking the Dream Scourge seriously.
Where can I find them? Not taking the Dream Scourge seriously is a mistake. You ought to trust in the gods over animancy. But what do you think? At least they have the power of animancy at their side. Yeah, where can I find them?
Outside and up the stairs. They're arguing with Vidaro. Just follow the profanity. But the town has been stretched thin even by our standards. We've all heard the rumors from outside. Animals gone mad. Terror stalking the wilderness day and night.
The stories are true. I've seen Dream Scourge myself fly. I'm sure it's nothing to worry about. Say nothing. No.
Birds' bells, of course. If Emerald Stair runs out of food, we are in dire straits anyway. We've had crops fail before, but never food rations. The governor says it's just a temporary precaution, but I am not buying it. So, we ought to drink while we can. Agreed?
And
Anything
drink
I
we
can get
shall.
you? What
Tell me
are you
about Bone and Bar.
fixing to know?
I'd like to hear the history about the place. Why don't animals just typically come here? Once I can start, I'm good.
Because I don't go out of my way for them. Yeah, they're a finicky bunch. My clientele is more grounded. Works hard. They don't put on airs. I like to keep it that way.
Interesting. Thanks for humoring me.
Of course. Anything else you fancy?
What you got for sale? More lockpicks. That's good.
Welcome back.
Oh. Voila.